What's up, guys? Just wanted to come on here, do a match review of me and Sandris. I'm just hanging out in the sauna with Emil. We hit arm wrestling training today. We also hit leg day today. I'll be posting arm wrestling practice probably tomorrow, so keep your eye out for that. But yeah, if you guys don't know the result, Sandris did beat me 3-0. And I just kind of wanted to talk about, from my perspective, round to round, what I felt and what I think was going on, at least for me. So we'll start with round one. We both hit outside without the straps and a referee's grip, I believe. So we hit outside. We end up slipping apart. We have the strap applied. When the strap's applied, Sandris tries to push forward. He hits in a direction kind of like this. So going for an inside move, but kind of pushing towards me. I catch that with my pronator. I pronate out. I hit side. I feel there's a gap in his arm, so I turn it inside. I get him maybe about this far from the pad, and I end up elbow fouling. So right there, I think I showed that I'm strong enough inside to hang with him. I just have to be able to access it. So elbow foul restarts the match. After that, Sandris hits outside, as do I, and Sandris has a little bit more back pressure and pronation than I do. I'm unable to engage this, so I'm just a little bit flat wristed and a little bit under pronated. So I'm just trying to defend. I try to press my elbow down into the pad, go through the pronator. It's not working. My wrist ends up cracking, and I give the match after maybe 10 seconds or so. So then match two, before the straps applied. So Sandris hits forward again. I hit outside. We end up slipping apart. Typically I'm a strap puller, so I was going for the straps there, and Sandris hit an inside move. Had I held on, maybe I could have done something, maybe not. It wasn't the perfect angle for me. Of course, knowing what I know now, I would have liked to try that, but here we are. So we end up slipping apart. Sandris again hits his outside move. He doesn't have a completely posted wrist. It's stumped a little bit, and he's really just dragging back and pronating. And I'm able to keep his wrist mostly flat, as mine is mostly flat. As I'm fatiguing a little, I'll show you with the right, I try to, again, pronate through, and my wrist ends up cracking. I hold it a little longer, and I'd say maybe about 10 seconds, I end up going to the pad. So after that match, my forearm was pretty blown up. Brad Grundy and Herman Stevens were in my corner trying to get the blood out of my arm. I ended up putting my arm in ice water. I don't really think that helped necessarily for me. I probably won't do that again. It was a first try for me, but not for me. So round three, I can't even close my hand because I allowed myself to continue pulling when my hand was cracked. And I'm sure you guys have experienced that when you have a cracked wrist. Your forearm just blows up. It's really hard to continue pulling. At least that's the case for me, and I know quite a bit of other people as well that's the case for. So round three, I go for a shoulder press, which was just like a sloppy attempt to get the strap. So I push straight down, essentially. We slip in the center of the table. It's called a strap. So the strap is applied, and at this point, like I said, I can hardly close my hand. I didn't really have anything left. I tried to jam inside, but because my wrist was so fatigued, Sandris was able to just take my wrist from the start, and maybe 1 or 2 second match. It was pretty quick. It put me to the pad. So I think what I found out is I'm just a little bit short when it comes to the pronator in hand. Round 1 and 2, the second start after the foul in round 1 and the first start in the straps in round 2. I think I showed that had I had a little bit more pronator and cup, I could have been in the match a little bit more. It could have even possibly been favorable for me. And I think I also showed that inside, even though you don't see me hooking typically, inside I am a threat. Sandris is, of course, no slouch. He's a very strong opponent. I'm very happy I got to pull him, and I'm very happy I got to see where my level is. I don't think I'm too far off. With a couple adjustments, a couple tweaks, and a couple more horsepower in some certain areas, I think I'll be ready. If we ever have a rematch, I know what I need to work on and where I need to go. So I do think that I would be prepared for that in maybe 6 months or so. That being said, kudos to him. I showed up the biggest, strongest, most prepared version of myself. I had no injuries. I have no excuses. I just need to get stronger at the end of the day. Like I said, my game plan could have been maybe a little bit better. I could have tried holding on to the inside out of the straps a little bit more, but I didn't, and I paid the price, obviously. So, of course, I'm not satisfied with the loss, but I am happy that I proved that I'm not too far away. After any loss, you come back motivated to train harder, to get bigger, to get stronger, to be a better version of yourself. So I got back Monday, and we went to the gym Monday. So I'm back on training, full training, arm wrestling training every week, maybe twice a week now. And gym training, I'm adding in to my gym schedule already. I'm adding in some cupping, some pronation, some supination, some pronation, just some more arm wrestling specific work. I'm also working a little bit more on getting sports massage done, getting proper recovery in my body. The sauna, for example, where I am now. And so I hope with the information that I learned and the tweaks that I'm making in my training that I'm able to come back stronger. Of course, my next opponent is, in my opinion, an even harder opponent in Todd Hutchings, and I have a match with him April 2nd. So I'll be pulling with Todd in Michigan States. There's a pay-per-view for that if you guys are interested. I'll try to put the link in the description if I can remember to. Keep your eyes out for that. But over the next 6 weeks that I'm in Sweden, I'm going to be training hard. I'm going to be just trying to improve on what I have already. But anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. Check out my link tree in the description. It has all my different social media platforms. If you're interested, you can check me out on Instagram, Facebook athlete page. I have a Patreon, things like that. Check those out. And also, if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. And hit the like button as well. And drop a comment. Let me know, if Engin invites me to East versus West 3, who would you guys like to see me pull? Anyways, thanks, guys.